Hey everybody, I'm Mary Love and welcome to Mary Love Country Living, the kitchen edition. Y'all, I don't come in here very often anymore to make videos, but I was watching a young lady yesterday. Her name is Rhonda, and I don't remember the name of her channel, but I will get it and I'll leave it in the description box below. I was watching her yesterday and she made homemade cream horns. One of her subscribers had asked her would she try making them, and she did, and they looked really good. And the way she done it, it was so easy, and I had everything. So my husband loves cream horns. Now, if you're not familiar, that was my oven preheated. If you're not familiar with what a cream horn is, it is a puff pastry that's filled with a pastry cream, with the cream, and you roll the puff pastry. A lot of people have a cream horn mold that you can wrap the dough around. I'm like Miss Rhonda. I don't have one, and I'm not going to go out and buy one just so I can have it, because you can make your own. And that's what I did, just like Miss Rhonda did. And I will show you how to make them. They're very easy. I use cardstock to make mine with, and then wrap them with foil. But you can use parchment paper. You make your little cone cylinder, and if it were me, I would stuff a little bit of aluminum foil down inside of it to make it stiff, and then wrap it in aluminum foil. And there you go. You got the perfect little shape. So we're going to make the cream filling first so that we can get that in the refrigerator. And then I will show you how to make the little mold. So let's get down here and let's get busy. Alrighty. Okay. Let me get everything moved back where y'all can see. Here I've got an 8-ounce block of cream cheese that has come to room temperature. At least ways I hope it's completely soft. It probably could have softened just a little bit more, but that's all right. You know, it is what it is. And to this, we're going to cream this up first. Alrighty, let's scrape the sides down. And now we're going to add a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar to sweeten it. And it calls for a teaspoon of vanilla. But y'all know me around here. We eyeball it. And if you get a little more than what you're supposed to, kind of like that, oh well. If the teaspoon is good, I figure 1½ teaspoons is even better. That's just the way I look at it. All right, come off of there. All right, let's get this mixed up. All righty. Set that aside now. To this, we're going to mix in 1 tub, and I'm using the extra creamy Cool Whip. Help if I held it down there where y'all could see it, huh? Alrighty. Her recipe just says 1 tub of creamy Cool Whip, but it didn't say what size of tub. So I'm hoping this 8-ounce tub is enough. And we're just going to fold this in after we spill half of it on the counter. And this is going to be what we fill them with. Once we get it all mixed up. And then, like I said, we'll put it in the refrigerator for it to get cold. And that way it'll stiffen up some. Because right now it's pretty loose. But I bet these are going to be so good. Her husband loved them. He said they was better than store-bought. And the ones you buy in the store at Walmart, those things are expensive now. They went up on the price. Used to you could get them for like $5. Now they're nearly $7. So if these taste as good and this easy to make, yeah, no more buying them for me. Alrighty. We got all that out. Got my rag, we'll wipe that up. So we're going to put this in the refrigerator and rake all this off of here because we don't want to waste none of it. Alrighty. We're going to put this in the refrigerator and then I'll be right back. Alright, now what you'll do if you're using sheets of paper or cardstock, fold it in half and then cut it in half, and this is what you'll have. And you will take it on the corner and start to roll it up, just like so, till you have a little cylinder, just like this. Then you're going to take some tape, put a piece of tape on it to hold it in place. We're going to fold the top down, just like this. We're going to put a piece of tape down here on the bottom. Now we're going to take the tin foil, a small piece of tin foil, we're going to fold it the same way. Just like so. We'll fold it down over the top. And looky there. You got a cylinder to wrap your dough around. Alrighty, now we're going to take a little bit of flour, not much, because I'm going to roll this pastry out just a little bit. Yeah, a little bit more, because I don't want it sticking to the counter. Alright, and this is the puff pastry that I'm using from Walmart. get it off of the paper. Alrighty. Now we're going to sprinkle a little bit of flour on the top so the rolling pin don't stick to it. And we're going to roll this out just a little bit. Sprinkle a little bit of flour on the rolling pin. And we're not going to press down on it, but we are going to roll it out just a little bit. So we can get long enough sheets to go around that little mold. Okay. Now we got a pizza cutter. This is what we're going to use to cut our strips. My hand ain't so steady, so I know they're not going to be straight, but that's all right. Alrighty, there we go. I was trying to think of what it was she said, the comment she made when she was cutting out her strips. It was, oh, I can't remember what she said, but it was so funny. All right, we need some cooking spray. We're going to spray these molds so that the dough doesn't stick to them. Because we don't want it to stick. So we're going to spray every one of them so that we know they're done. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we won't need one of those. All right. Let me wipe up this spray. Alrighty. Let's get this first one. And we're going to roll it up just like this. Whoop, just don't drop it. Just like that. And she said, I forgot to do this. Let me grab some water. Take a little bit of water on your fingers and dab it right there for like a glue. Now it's going to go back on the sheet. And we're going to do the rest of these this way. Just like so. And at an angle, start wrapping it. And make sure that the edge of it lays over just like that, so that you don't have any gaps in your dough. Wet it down. And as soon as I get the rest of these done, I'll be right back. All right here I've got 1 egg and a tablespoon of water. We're going to mix this up and make an egg wash to go on the tops of them to help them brown better. Alrighty. And we're going to use a pastry brush just to kind of go over them. And this will give them that nice, pretty golden brown color. Now, they're not all evenly shaped, but that's all right. If you're looking for perfection from me, you better go to Walmart. And even theirs aren't perfect. And these are going to go into a 400-degree oven for I want to say she said, 15 minutes. Alrighty, that's got them all wiped down with some egg wash. Now we're going to take a little bit of just regular sugar and sprinkle over the tops of them just for a little added sweetness. Not much. Alrighty. Alright, we're going to put these in the oven and then we'll be back in 15 minutes. Alright, now these are out of the oven and hopefully I can handle them. So, oh, that one's stuck. Ouch. Let me grab something to help get them up off of there with. I should have sprayed the pan. Alright, let's see if we can get these off. Oh, look at that. It came off perfect. That's so awesome. Woo! That's hot. Yep, I should have sprayed the pan and I didn't. Let me get these unstuck. All right, there are my cream horns. We're going to let these cool off completely before we put the cream filling down inside of them. So as soon as these cool off, we'll be back and we'll put the filling in them. All right, the horns have cooled off completely. And I've got a cup here with a pastry bag in it and the tips on the end of it. So we're going to fill this pastry bag. Filling it this way, it's easier. this down. And we're going to fill these up. Or at least try. All right, there's one. And two. Whoop! I dropped that one. It could have got ugly. I think I would have cried. Squeeze this down some more. I don't think I'm going to have enough to fill them all. But we'll fill as many as we can. And then next time I'll know, make a double batch on the filling. All right, let me put some more filling in here. Woo, we just about might make it. Squeeze it all down. This one might not be completely filled, but it'll have some in it. Looky there, we got them all filled. Yay! All right, that one, well, the end of it's kind of empty, but that's all right. We did the best we could with what we had. Now, we got a little bit of powdered sugar here. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar on the tops of them. Just like this, because when you buy them from Walmart, they got powdered sugar on them. Should have just got my little sieve and done this. would have been better. And I wouldn't be getting powdered sugar everywhere. Alright, let me wash my hands off. And now it's time to taste one. Woo, look at that. Don't that look pretty? I love it. Alright, look at it. It looks delicious. Here we go. Now this ain't gonna be pretty, y'all. Cause that's a big bite. I'm almost embarrassed to try this. Wow. That's really good, y'all. Who knew? That deserves a happy guess. Miss Rhonda, thank you for making these. And thank you for sharing the video. Because that's really good. I like that. My husband's going to love these. Because like I said, he loves cream corns from Walmart. But now, it's easier to make them at home. Because that didn't take no time to make. I had all the ingredients. And why not? I will leave Miss Rhonda's description in the description box below. Her link in the description box below. Y'all can go over and watch her video and see how she done it. I mean, she done it the same way I did it because I followed her instructions. But yeah, this will work. This will be a keeper. So thank you so much. But with that, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. If you really enjoyed it, leave me a thumbs up plus a comment. But if it just thrilled your soul that you now know you can make cream horns at home, hype this video. That'll help me out, and I appreciate it. But with that, I'm going to say good afternoon. God bless. Take care, and until we meet again, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Bye now.